Montreal. Hell yeah, man. I am from Hawaii. Where my Hawaiians at? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Never Hawaiians in the house. I don't know what it is. Yeah. My dad still lives out there. He's like, he's a pretty right-wing dude, but he doesn't like adjust his politics for Hawaii. Like, he still thinks like mainland shit matters out there, you know? He'll like call me up. He's like, we gotta do something about the border, man. I'm like, you live in Maui, brother. I think you're good over there. The Hawaii-Mexico border actually pretty solid. There's a mode, it's like 2,000 miles long. You're gonna be okay, I think, dude. I'm honestly like, I think if Mexican makes it to Hawaii, that guy could stay in America, right? That dude's earned it, as far as I'm concerned. You can skip the memorizing the president's test or whatever. He's just out there stand-up paddling, like, San Diego's gotta be close, dude. Where the hell am I? I think I passed it. Took a left. Yeah. I was just home recently. It was nice. It's nice to be home. I saw ice when I was out there, though. I'm not talking about meth. I'm talking about like the American secret police. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was wild. It's jarring, you know? Fascism is a lot less scary with a tropical backdrop. I don't know if you guys know. I saw a family getting separated. I'm like, it still looks pretty nice, though. It's nice outside. There's nothing scary about Hawaiian ice, right? That doesn't sound... Sounds like a discontinued Mountain Dew flavor, right? It doesn't sound like a scary police thing. Yeah, man. I live out in LA now, though. It's good. I like LA. It's fun. I wish I spoke Spanish. I don't speak any Spanish. I feel like that would help my experience in Southern California, you know? I took Japanese in high school. Yeah, that is funny. That's a dumb language. If you live in America, there's not a lot of Japanese speakers. Even at the Japanese restaurants, they speak Spanish. You know what I mean? It's not very good. I had two options in high school. It was Spanish or Japanese, and my dad was like, take Japanese. It's the language of business. Yeah. Kind of presumptuous to think I'd be doing business with a Japanese guy, right? That's like... That's some high-level business, right? Japanese guy business? That's the major leagues, dude. I'm not doing... I should have learned business. That'd have been better for business, right? Not kind of speaking Japanese a little bit. That's not gonna help. I don't know, dude. I sold weed in high school. You know what I mean? Japanese businessman was never in the cards, I think, for me. That wasn't supposed to happen. You know, it's funny. You know what the language of business is selling weed? Spanish. That's right. Got it wrong. 50-50 shot. I whiffed that one, dude. That was... My buddy be like, hey, fool, you want to buy an ounce? I'm like, hey, soshimasu. Doesn't work, dude. Doesn't work. Not a good drug deal language, you know? It's also just a hard language to learn, too. You do like 4 years of high school Japanese, you can talk like a third grader. Yeah. That's not good for business. Talking like you're 8 years old, that's my big plan. I go to Japan, like, what's your company appraised at? I'm like, this many. Why is this contract in crayon? You're like, get out of here. Don't worry about it. I got a meeting at the ball pit an hour, all right? I gotta get out of here. What are we doing? Yeah, man. Speaking of Japanese, they say they just got a new Karate Kid. You guys see that? There's a new Karate Kid out, yeah. One guy saw it. I like that, dude. That sounds about right. And he's Asian. They got an Asian Karate Kid. I was like, that's kind of f***ed up. You know? Can't make the Karate Kid Asian. Because then, like, Karate Kid just sounds like a slur, you know what I mean? Hey, look at that Karate Kid. You're like, whoa, dude, chill out. Let him do karate. You don't have to call him names. What the hell's wrong with you? It's messed up. That's a person of karate, okay? That's what that is. Leave your names at home, dude. They never say it the whole movie. Like, that's the kid that does karate. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, man. I like living in LA, though, dude. It's good. I live in a pretty crime-ridden part of LA called Anywhere in LA. It's good. I like it. I enjoy when crime goes up. Big fan of when crime goes up. Crime goes up, that's when I get away with my lesser crimes. Know what I mean? I'm like, 3 murders this weekend. Yeah, I could park here. I'm gonna be okay, I think, dude. I gotta leave this. Sign says 20-minute parking. The murder rate says I can leave this overnight, dude. I'm parking right here. I'm good. Yeah, it's nice to get to travel for this, man. Love being here. I was just in the South. I like it down there. They're fun, you know? Everyone's worried about drag shows down there, though. I thought that was weird. They're like, if my kid sees a drag show, they're gonna be gay. I'm like, I think your kid's just f***ing gay, dog. It's not the show, it's your gay son. That's what it is. Don't blame the show, right? It's f***ing stupid, you know? I don't know, because kids question stuff, you know? They're always like taking information and, you know, analyzing it, you know? I was Catholic my whole life, right? Week after week after week, no matter what, we went to church. I grew up, didn't make me Catholic. You know what I mean? If anything, if you want your kids to be gay, treat it like church. Take them to every drag show you can make them go to. Just wake them up in the middle of the night, like, get up, motherfuckers, time for the drag show, we gotta go. We're late, put that wig on, we gotta get out of here. They're already singing Dancing Queen, we're dude, bud. Just make it terrible, they won't wanna do it when they get older, you know what I mean? They grow up, their friends are like, you wanna go to a drag show? They're like, that's kind of my parents' thing, man, I'm not really that stuff. I just go for my mom, that's why I go to drag shows. Twice a year, Easter, Christmas. All right, you guys have been a lot of fun, thank you very much.